Yo people, what's going on? We back with another vid. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you share, all that. You already know how it goes. You already know the vibes by now. It is now 11:35. Just in case you think I'm lying, it's 11:35. And I totally forgot that I have to do a video for tomorrow because Tottenham's playing on Sunday. So we have to drop the preview on Saturday, and obviously I'm recording it on Friday evening to land tomorrow morning, but I'm going to work, so I won't finish until late, and I don't really want to drop it that late. I want it there in the morning around 11 o'clock. So I'm recording it now. There's no fresh injury news or nothing, so it only makes sense that I record it now and have it land for you lot on time. So here we go. To be honest with you, this game is a dead rubber. The last 3 games are dead rubber to me because I wanted a trophy in Champions League, and it looks like we're going to end up with neither. So for me, like I said in my last video on the review of the season, I wish we could assimilate to the end of the season and leave it there and go to the Euros, because right now I would say we're playing for pride, but if you saw the game against Leeds, there was no pride there at all. So I can't even say the men are paying for pride. They're not paying for anything. It looks like they're just going through the motions and just seeing how it goes, and how it turns out is how it turns out. And if I'm honest, it's getting a bit boring. I'd like to see a little more passion at least, that I'm not seeing unless they score. But other than that, ain't nothing there. And we're going up against Wolves on Sunday at home. We know what happened away. We took the early lead, and then we scored, and Mourinho somehow got the message across that we're now going to just sit back and defend this 1-0 lead. And we was getting onslaught after onslaught, and inevitably, with our leaky defence, they were going to find a way through and score, and they did from a set piece. Header, boom, 1-1. Then they almost won it at the death, and that was probably one of the worst games of football I've seen this season. It's definitely up there. Probably that and the Dynamo Zagreb second leg. It's definitely up there, that game against Wolves. It was ridiculous. 15 minutes of play and we just stopped. And I'm being generous with 15, it might not have been 15 minutes. But it's not good enough. And Mourinho's left, but it seems like his stench is still there and his mentality is still in the players, because they're playing exactly the same way under Ryan Mason. And he's talking about conversations about the manager job. Apparently he's head of the youth development. He needs to go back there, with all due respect. And for being real, what youth has really been developed and come into the first team? Dean Scarlett, Harvey White, they came in there for the Marine game, I think one Champions League game, and maybe Dean Scarlett was another one. But other than that, these youth are not getting promoted, and he's not promoting them either. So that's a bit of a red flag. If you're in charge of youth development, bring the youth through, play them. I'd rather see them play the last few games of the season, because we've got nothing to lose. We definitely can't win anything. The only thing that's going to happen is Arsenal going above us, because they're like 1 point behind us. But at this point, obviously bragging rights are there. When it comes to playing Arsenal, I want to beat them. Of course I want to finish above them, but our goal is to win trophies, get Champions League. That's it. There ain't a trophy for finishing above Arsenal, so for me, I don't care about that. Some fans, they want that. But Arsenal fans are saying they want to finish above us, or we finish there about where they are. For me, that's some weak mentality, corny shit, and I ain't with all that. I want to win trophies and Champions League. Where Arsenal finish, ain't my business. That ain't my team. If they get relegated, then obviously I'm going to have a ball. But if they finish above us, but we win the trophy, and we still get Champions League, and they don't win nothing, then what do I care about where they finish? And that's how I see it. If you get a trophy for finishing above Arsenal, then by all means, let's finish above them and let's finally lift up a trophy. But if there ain't, then I'm not interested. And the way they're playing, finishing above them isn't looking likely. And I'm sure Arsenal probably have an easier run than us. We still got Wolves, Villa, and the Leicester. They were last 3 games. And the way we've been playing, we'd be lucky to get 1 point out of the next 3 games. And I'm not here to blow smoke up no one's arse and be like, yeah, we could win the next 3 games. It's doable. No, because you lot have seen what I'm seeing. I'm here to tell the truth. This is my true feelings. There's no agenda. I don't go on Twitter, so I don't know what they're saying on Twitter. Don't know what they're saying on IG. I've got my own brain. I ain't no sheep. Do you see me talking and saying bah? No, I do my own thing. What I see with my eyes is how I make my judgment. And what I've seen with my eyes doesn't give me any confidence going into these games. Not at all. But they have to be played, and as fans, we have to support them for 90 minutes. But after that 90 minutes, however you feel, you have every right to express it, whether it's joy or you're just pissed. You have your right to share your opinion. And that's what I'm doing. And for me, I would say nothing but a win. But do I expect us to get a win? Definitely not. A draw, possibly. But a win, not seeing it. It's probably going to be a loss or a draw. And that's being real. My heart's telling me we'll win, but my head's telling me you ain't got a chance in hell. So, I don't know where we're going to land on that side of the coin, but we'll see. It'll be a long day, I can tell you that. But Wolves, they're pretty much safe. They got nothing to pay for. We're on the beach, but not the nice beach with the nice blue water. We're not on that kind of beach. We're on the pebbly beach with the dirty, mucky water. That's the beach we're on, because it ain't no good place to be. But that's where we find ourselves. So let's get into the 11. Obviously, in between the sticks, we got Hugo Lloris, no brainer. Right hand side, Aurier, centre backs. I want to see Alderweireld, and I want to see Roden. Ryan Mason was talking about Roden, bigging him up in training and whatever else, so I expect to see him. He was cup tied for the game against Man City. Cool. I hear that, I get it. But this is the league. Ain't no cup tie business. If he's fit, he starts. So for me, Alderweireld and Roden goes in there. And even though Reguilon's been poor, I would put him in there. I want to see Ndombele back in the team, along with Højbjerg. Tired of seeing Celso doing nothing for 80 minutes. 70 minutes, he does nothing. I'm bored of it. Put Ndombele back in. Ryan Mason ain't helping himself by playing Celso when he's playing so shit. So he's had his chances and he's fluffed his lines. Ndombele comes in for me. I will put Dele back in number 10. He played well in that first half against Leeds. He dwindled a little bit later on. That's why he came off, but first half, he was definitely on job. So for me, he comes in, right hand side. Bell, he was decent as well in that first half. I'll put him back in. The whole team went great, so it's not like I'm picking no one out. No one was really great. Just some were better than others. It's just that simple. So Bell comes in, Kane up top, Son with a good goal. He comes right in. Bergwijn can't get ahead of Son. No matter how bad Son plays, I'm never putting Bergwijn ahead of Son. Unless there's a real shocker, which he has. And I have put other players ahead of him. But it would not be Bergwijn. It would have been Lucas, if anything. But in this case, we're sticking with Son. Scored in his last game. He comes in for me. It's just that simple. So just to repeat, the 11, the Reece between the sticks, Ori on the right, centre-back pairing Alderweireld and Roden, left-hand side, Reguilon, ahead of them, Højbjerg and Ndombele. Don't want to see Winks, don't want to see Sissoko, none of that. Ndombele, ahead of them, Dele, right-hand side, Bell, up top Kane, left, you know who, my guy, my bro, and that's Son on the left. That's my team. That's the team I want to see. No Lo Celso, no Doherty. If you're not going to put them not in, you better put in the youth, or I'm really going to be upset. And Ryan Mason's going to be on the 0 if I see Eric Dyer coming to that team after he was struggling against Leeds. He is at fault for definitely the second goal and most definitely the third. First, maybe give him a bye, but the last two, absolutely. So that's my team. That's the preview. Obviously, the review will land on Sunday after the game. The play ratings will probably follow. It's like a 2:05. We'll see how it goes. If not, it's definitely landing on Monday. If it's worth them getting a rating. I think there's been like 2 videos they got no rating because they were that bad. So it's possible there might not be one, but if there is one, when it lands, Monday, that's it. We move. So you don't enjoy your weekend. Don't let your clubs ruin it. Make sure you don't wash your hands. If you can't wash them, sanitize them. Keep your distance. That Indian variant is about in parts of the UK, so you lot, wherever that is, make sure you lot stay safe, keep your distance, and most importantly, with this variant out, if you ain't got your jabs, wear your damn mask. If you're exempt, I'm not gonna lie to you, if you can, please wear your mask. If that Indian variant is active where you're at, we don't want to lose no more people. Numbers have gone down, deaths have gone down, infection rates gone down. Our numbers gone up a little bit of an increase, but ain't nothing that's gonna be causing no lockdown. It's natural. So please make sure you look after yourselves, enjoy your weekend, and until the next vid, I'm getting out of here. Peace.